How's it going everyone, Laser here, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing the glorious GMMK2, which is the successor for the GMMK1. We're going to see what the keyboard looks like, and we're also going to do a quick sound test. Okay, before we take a look at what's inside of the box apart from the keyboard, let's look at the keyboard itself. It's nicely packed. It's not very heavy, but it also has nice weight to it. Just the right weight in my opinion. And here it is. This is the black version. There's also a white version if you prefer white keyboards. Overall, the first impression, it's really well made. As you can see, there's a USB-C connector on the back over here. It's a 65% layout, meaning you don't have the numpad keys, you don't have the function keys. Everything is more compact, and you have everything also nicely marked. Like you have the F1 row here over here, which you activate using the function key. You also have other function keys, like for example RGB colors and so on. So everything is nicely laid out. You can see all the function keys that you can use to control other various things, the LED lighting, the music, the sound, everything here. You don't have to read the manual because the legend is already printed on the keycaps, which is really great and makes your life much easier, especially with a smaller footprint of a keyboard like you have over here. The top plate of the keyboard is made from metal. I think it's aluminium. It looks like aluminium, feels like aluminium. It's cold to the touch. And the bottom plate is made from plastic, I believe. You also have distancing feet over here to help you angle the keyboard in the right way. You can use it like this, or you can just fold it down and use it like this. I also like that Glorious added the side strips, LED side strips over here on both of the sides. Makes your keyboard light also the area around it. It looks really nice. I also have the same thing on my GMMK Pro, and yeah, you can turn it off, you can turn it on, and it's up to you, but I think it really looks really well. Okay, let's take a look what else is in the box. I'm just going to put the keyboard over here, get the box. You have the usual marketing stuff, the pamphlets. Is this a sticker? I think it is a sticker. You can just stick it. This is the new Glorious logo, by the way. If you haven't seen it, this is what the new logo looks like. It's pretty modern, I guess. The old one was a bit aged, but the new one, I like it. Glorious pamphlets. This is some technical stuff here, nothing interesting. We also have a key switch puller and a keycap puller here as well. So I'm just going to put it to the side, and let's take a look at the cable. Cable USB-C, really nice. If you have a coiled cable, you can just replace it and use your coiled one. This one, braided cable, pretty good length. Overall, no complaints. We also have a key switch puller. If you want to replace the standard switches with something else, this will come in handy. And the keycap puller, if you have different keycaps, you can replace the stock ones with something different. I also like that Glorious includes the escape key, which you can use to replace the Glorious themed escape key from the original one. Let's do it. Let's pull it out, put it in. And there you have it. Okay, so some more details about the keyboard. If you want to hear the sound, this is going to be at the end. The keyboard is an INC layout. It has linear switches. It looks something like Glorious. It's called Glorious Fox switches, which are linear switches. And they look like the red switches from Gatheron. Although they have the individual branding from Glorious, obviously, as you can see here. The top frame is aluminium and the base frame is from ABS. This is a hot swappable design, which means you don't need to solder in, solder out your different switches, which is great if you want to experiment and try something else, something different from what Glorious includes as their standard switch. The keycaps here are double shot ABS, so something different from standard PBT, but they look great. The quality of the font is really good, and like I said, included legends on the bottom of the switches, which tell you the different functions that the keys also use, are really, really great. And yeah, overall the build quality and the first impressions are really good. Let's do a quick sound test. Okay, this is the sound test. I have to say, I feel like the enter key or the ascent key is a bit mushy. I mean, it feels not so springy like the other keys. Maybe it's due to too much lubricant here. I don't know, would have to investigate. Same for the backspace key. It's fine, but it doesn't feel as sharp as the other keys. Like the arrow keys are really sharp, really nice feedback from them. The backspace and enter key, well, not so good. Probably they need a bit more time to break in, and hopefully this is just the case. Yeah, actually the shift here is also a bit mushy, doesn't bottom out as nicely as the other keys. What about the space? Space is pretty fine. So yeah, this is my only complaint. But you can probably fix it really easy. Just either remove the excessive lubricant from these stabilizers. Yeah, there is some excessive lubricant. I can see it. Maybe you can see it as well. It's like leaking out from the bottom. I'm not sure if it's visible on the camera, but it's definitely there. So it's probably lubed a bit too much. You can probably clean it out pretty easily. But either way, build quality and the feel of the keyboard are pretty good. I like the sound from just as a stock configuration. It sounds really well. And yeah, you can still mod it. You can fix all the minor issues here, no problem. So overall, a very good impression. Right, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.